Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Expand Log Show. And today I'm going to be answering a very important question that you guys have been asking me a lot, which is how to transition into a fruit diet. Well, this question is deeply important because our body is our temple and it's very, very important to keep it safe and healthy while we are trying to make amazing changes in our health. It's very important to remember that everyone's journey is going to be very individualistic during the transition, and this video is just an example for you to know what happened in my journey and the clients that I've worked with. I took a long time to transition into my diet of only eating fruits. I started with a raw vegan diet for 1.5 years, and then only I could start eating fruit. And this is because my body and my vibrations also were not ready to be able to take so much fruit, which is highly cleansing, and this detox was very, very strong. But it's not necessary that this would work for you, especially if you are very young, maybe you're 21 and you want to turn into a fruitarian. Maybe you can just do the process instantly in one day. And this is something that a lot of people also do and find that it works for them. Now, I will tell you what are the factors that you could consider in knowing what is it that you could do on this journey. Number one is how long have you abused your body? So that is very, very important. That if you have eaten a lot of crap food and if you're very unhealthy mentally and physically, it's very important for you to take this transition slow. Because what it will do is it will slow down the process of detoxification, as I mentioned before, and the journey can be much more easier and smoother, and you will still go on the upward path. Sometimes if the detox is too much, then you might quit in between and it's not sustainable. So what is very good for people to do is to go on fast. So if you want to turn into a fruitarian or you want to bring a positive impact in your body, you must go for short fast of eating only fruit or just water fasting, something like that, which kind of cleanses your body and prepares it for the transition into a fruit diet completely. This could also be a juice fast, a raw meat fast. And as I said before, transitioning into a high raw vegan diet and then a raw vegan diet and then a fruit diet is the best way to be able to maintain the diet for a long period of time or for forever. For forever. When we are turning into a fruitarian, there will be a lot of elimination that will happen from the body. That means the body will take a lot of your life force and vital energy to heal you. And that means there will be a process of transitioning into cleansing and just going through this process, only after which we can start experiencing the most amazing health. But don't forget that in the process, when you are also consuming a lot of your life force, you would still feel good, except for a very few short times when you are going through intense detox and the energy is too less. At least in my experience of my clients and myself, all of them have experienced most of the time feeling very good, feeling mentally very clear. So this is something that I expect you also to have if you are going through the transition. And there's something within them that always tells them that this is the right path for them. So this is something that you have to really listen inside of you. So keep listening to your inner calling and function accordingly. This is a very important part. If you have a very strong feeling that this is something that is for you, go for it. Okay? And if there are doubts, go within and ask, what is it that you need to do? And the best way to ask yourself is, what is it that makes you feel expanded? Is the answer for you. And if it's making you feel shrunk, then it's not the truth. So feel your energy. How is it that you feel when you decide to eat anything that you want to eat? So the shrinking feeling is the feeling of fear. So you are then taking your decision based on fear, which does not result in good results. Yeah, it will not put you to a path where you want to be. This decision should be made in faith and in love. So how do you know what is it that would bring you love? What is it that will bring you health? Is this feeling of expansion when you're trying to make the decision. So go back to your feeling and then decide what is the next step that you have to take. Also, when you are going to a fruitarian diet, a period of rebuilding of the body will be required, in which you would need denser foods like cooked starches, nuts, seeds, or dry fruits, without going back to eating the foods that you would be eating, which are very dense or toxic. So that you can have boundaries and still have a huge period of healing and nourishing food, which are not probably fruits only, but they really helped you in the transition to help you with the detox. Also, if you're living in a very environmentally polluted place, then probably fruit diet is something that you don't want to do right now. When I was juicing in Vietnam, in Hanoi, it was really polluted and the detox was so much. So probably you don't want to do it in an environment which is very polluted. Move to a place which is less polluted and then go for your transition. A fruit diet is definitely not for a space where there's too much stress, too much pollution, because you're very sensitive to environment. And this doesn't mean that you're not healthy. It's just like a person who's smoking would not have cough when they're smoking, but a non-smoker would start coughing. So it's the same thing that follows if you're in a very dirty environment or a very stressful environment. A person who is on a fruit diet would be able to feel it so much more, and the body would react much faster. And as I said, this doesn't mean that you would have a worse reaction, because usually fruitarians, when they fall sick, they get healed very fast and the sickness is so mild. This is what I've experienced so far. So don't be scared, but it's always best to create a great environment for living and to go through the change, because the change is a little bit of a daunting process in the beginning. To summarize, the factors that you must look into if you are transitioning into a fruitarian is: number 1, your age. Number 2, what is the lifestyle that you've been following? Are you very unhealthy or just okay? Would your body detox a lot? For how many years you have been eating all of the crap that you were eating before? Environmental factors, as I mentioned, your family, the availability of food, the climate, and the pollution around you, both the mental pollution as well as the physical pollution. And number 5, the most important thing, how is it that you feel? Do you feel right now is the right time for you to do it? And how do you decide? Is with this feeling of expansion that you have in yourself. So if you feel expanded and your body and your heart is saying yes, 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 go for it. And that's how you decide how to do it, to first become a high raw vegan, and then a raw vegan, and then a fruitarian, or just to jump on a fruitarian diet or not. And also use this feeling method, wherein if you feel expanded, go for some cleansing methods. For example, a juice fast, a water fast, or a fruit fast before completely becoming a fruitarian. I wish you really all the best in your journey. This is something that has completely transformed my life. And if you feel called to do it, please go ahead and change your food and change your life. And if you are looking to lose weight and to transform your body, to become a fruitarian, to become a raw vegan, I provide coaching in which we give you exactly what your body needs for losing weight, for detoxing, for healing, as well as we give you a mindset reset program that me and my partner Eustace, we help you, as well as we work on your mind so that you can change your mind and release all the emotional traumas that are there in you, stopping you from becoming your highest version in your body. And this is what we offer. If you want to work with us, you can go watch a video which is there in the description below, and you can get to know more about how to lose weight and how to reset your mind, and then later book a call if you really feel called to. Please do drop your questions, whatever you have, in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I send you lots of love and lots of light and lots of beauty, and you have a very beautiful day. My love flows out for you.
Sure.